you're going in to have a VBAC, there are, and you're in a hospital, there are restrictions that the hospital places on the birth, and we feel like that to be prepared, that you must have a really good childbirth class. And we require birth boot camp because we know that it's a really good childbirth class, that they're going to come in prepared.
It's actually a very good way of getting our patients to know when is the appropriate time to come in. With our VBAC population, we do worry about they've never had real labor before, or if they did have labor, it was in a completely different setting. And for our patients who do birth boot camp, I feel like that they're prepared and they have, they're able to know when is the right time.
We require birth boot camp. I think education is very important when it comes to deciding if you're going to proceed with VBAC. The more informed and the more educated you are, I think your success rate is going to be increased.
It's a huge commitment from everybody, the entire birth team, whenever you're attempting a VBAC. The doctor's required to be in-house, the anesthesia department's required to be in-house, and when you pull everybody together as a team, and you really need to be prepared for that birth, and you really need to have good training.
When you come in for a VBAC, you're not the only one here. You know, we bring in our anesthesiologists that end up staying all night, and we have one of us has to stay all night, which we are more than happy to do, but I feel like that's a very good commitment from us, and I think if they go to birth boot camp and they educate themselves, they're putting that commitment in as well, and so we're working together as a team.
Obviously, there are many different opinions and points of views out there. Our clinic is always on the side of more natural aspect of the whole entire delivery process, and we also encourage our patients have a doula if they want to have a VBAC. The more support that you have and the more education you have, your success rate is, in my opinion, is higher. The support that a doula can provide for you, and with the education that you receive through the birth boot camp, you're more likely to be successful in giving birth naturally.
We don't even say you have to have a natural birth to VBAC. That is not what we are going for all the time. Most of our VBAC moms actually do have a natural birth, because once they go to birth boot camp and they get the training and the education, they realize that this is going to make it more successful for them and decrease the risk to them for bad outcomes, decrease the risk for another cesarean.
If they can go natural, certainly their chance of successful VBAC is increased. And how you can actually achieve that is with more education, with more support.
Our last statistics that we looked at on our VBAC moms for this year, our success rate was 92%, which is very, very good. It's very good. We're really proud of it, and we really attribute a lot of that to the training, the birth boot camp that they get.